May 2020 Planetary Transits for Cancer and Cancer Rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Cancer on the Ascendant, Eastern Daylight Time, New York. We begin May 1st, 2020 with 2 planets in Capricorn in the 7th house sector, Jupiter at 26 degrees Capricorn and Pluto at 24 degrees of Capricorn, retrograde. The Sun is placed in the 11th house at 11 degrees of Taurus, along with the planet Uranus at 6 degrees, and the planet Mercury also at 6 degrees of Taurus. Venus is placed at 19 degrees of Gemini in the 12th house sector. Saturn is at 1 degree of Aquarius, along with Mars at 21 degrees in the 8th house. Neptune is placed in the 9th house at 20 degrees of Pisces, and the Moon is in the 2nd house at 15 degrees of Leo. Overview. June 21st through June 30th birth dates, Sun in Cancer at 0 to 9 degrees. Expect an energy boost from transiting Mars in Pisces trine the Sun from May 15th through May 31st. This is a high-spirited, energetic influence, perfect for getting outside and exercising. June 26th through 30th birthdays will have transiting Uranus sextile the Sun all of 2020. The 60-degree aspect brings opportunity for career advancement as well as meeting new and stimulating people socially. If female, this energy brings intellectual men into your life who open up new areas of mental exploration, new ideas, and new techniques, both technological and metaphysical. If male, you may undertake these studies on your own. July 1st through July 11th birth dates. Sun in Cancer at 10 degrees through 19 degrees. July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd birthdays will also be under Uranus sextile the Sun in 2020, as well as Mars trine the Sun for the month of May. Please read the above description. July 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th birthdays will experience the very creative, spiritual, and ultra-romantic Neptune trine the Sun energy all of 2020. Relationships may take on a sense of soul union at this time. July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th birthdays have their sidereal Sun placement, receiving a square from Neptune. Neptune in hard aspect is also highly romantic, but often with a large dose of illusion, delusion, or deception mixed in. Please see my video for Love and Money, the Neptune Effect. Even though that video is Neptune acting on Venus, the same type of energy will be experienced if Neptune is impacting the Sun in terms of relationships, okay? Now, your personal astrological chart will indicate the possible ways this energy may manifest in your life, okay? For example, if in your personal birth chart, the Sun and Neptune are harmoniously aspected, you're apt to bring forward or experience the higher side of the Neptune energy. If Sun and Neptune in your natal or birth chart is in high tension, meaning afflicted, you're apt to be drawing in tension, okay? What does it mean when Sun and Neptune in your birth chart is in conflict? Well, it means in past lives, these energies were never harmonized. At any time in this life, you are under a Neptune energy. You're being given the opportunity to bring these two aspects, Sun and Neptune, into balance, okay? If in your birth chart you have Sun afflicting Neptune, then throughout this life, there's a tendency for you to see, hear, and believe what you want to, especially when you're in love, rather than what is. Okay? If you have those planets in high tension and then you get a transit of Neptune also in high tension, it's going to exacerbate the natal or birth tendency, but will always bring an opportunity to correct the imbalance. Generally speaking, it may bring a relationship with a Neptune type, someone who has this planet prominent in their chart, or the sign Pisces strongly placed, or strong 12th house energy. Neptune may also bring the dissolution of a current relationship or the loss of a significant male figure in your life. This energy is profoundly spiritual and enhances whatever psychic aptitude may be present. Avoid drugs and alcohol, especially if you're feeling lost, insecure, or confused in general. On another level, Neptune rules infectious diseases. Do not become lax about disinfecting and protecting yourself and your environment. Not when you're getting a Neptune transit, okay? On another level, Neptune also rules allergies, allergic reactions. At least a half a dozen times in my life, under transiting Neptune, I experienced a sudden allergic reaction to a food or a food additive that I never had before. Does it mean you then have to give up that food for the rest of your life? No, it doesn't mean that. What happens is, as soon as the transit passes, you can reintroduce the food or the substance, the food additive that may have caused the allergic reaction, and you'll find that you'll be okay. July 12th through July 21st birth dates, Sun in Cancer at 20 degrees to 29 degrees. July 12th and 13 birthdays have Neptune trine the Sun all of 2020. Read the above description. Remember, the trine is harmonious, okay? And if you're under a Neptune trine, all right, chances are the spiritual world will open up. You'll start to have a psychic aptitude maybe that wasn't there before. Also, a desire for everything either spiritual or religious, a desire to become one with deity or your concept of the divine is activated. And also, it's apt to draw in a really sensitive and romantic relationship with someone where you have that sense of soul union, like we feel as one, we think as one, we are so close. That's a Neptune energy that is in trine, meaning positive aspect. For July 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th birth dates, we have the magnificent Jupiter-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn forming an opposition aspect, bringing about a positive culmination of past efforts. Please review my video on the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction for Cancer and Cancer rising. Jupiter opposed your Sun in May of 2020 is an expansive, optimistic, and healing energy, and with Pluto promises regeneration and renewal. Okay, those are the major transits for the month of May, and also that will be experienced on and off throughout this year of 2020. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, the long-term transits. Now we're going into the daily aspects. These energies are less dramatic because they only last for a few hours on the day in question, or maybe for that whole day. These energies affect your state of mind and affect your mood for a time. Because these energies are impacting you, you will tend to draw in similar energies from the environment. You know, in the three-dimensional world, the physical world where we're living now, opposites attract, but not in the energetic realm. Like attracts like, meaning forces operating on the same level, manifesting the same rate of vibration are drawn to each other. And that's why these energies work, okay? So, that being said, on May 3rd, Venus square Neptune between houses 12 and 9 is an aspect of deception resulting in confusion. The information you receive on the mental plane may be at odds with what your gut feelings are telling you about a situation. On another level, do not permit any news you receive to activate your inherent fears. Your imagination may be in overdrive. The planet Mercury conjuncts the Sun on May 4th in your 11th house, bringing communication from a friend who shares information that may be of help to you. May 7th brings the full moon, 6:46 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 17 degrees of Scorpio in opposition to the Sun at 17 degrees of Taurus, spanning houses 5 and 11, highlighting your friendships and group commitments versus your responsibilities toward loved ones. The planet Neptune at 20 degrees of Pisces is aspecting this full moon harmoniously by trine and sextile, along with Mercury and Taurus at 20 degrees, making a conjunction and opposition. These are excellent energies under which to communicate, compromise, and iron out any conflicts between these life areas. On May 9th, under Mercury trine Pluto, and on May 10th, under Mercury trine Jupiter, between houses 11 and 7, socialize with friends and partners and seek to expand your contacts through sharing ideas and finding common ground between you. The Sun in the 11th house, sextile Neptune in the 9th on May 10th, is a sensitive spiritual vibration favoring research into higher mind metaphysical studies in order to expand understanding. Also on May 10th, the planet Saturn turns retrograde at 1 degree of Aquarius. Mercury square Mars on May 10th or 11th, depending on your location, between houses 11 and 8 is a frictional energy. Care is needed in how you communicate with others. Avoid harshness. On May 11th, the planet Mercury enters Gemini and moves into your 12th house. On May 12th, Mars enters Pisces and moves into your 9th house. The planet Venus turns retrograde on May 13th at 21 degrees of Gemini, and Jupiter turns retrograde on May 14th at 27 degrees of Capricorn. May 15th brings the Sun trine Pluto between houses 11 and 7, favoring all partnerships, both personal and business. Use this energy to heal any tensions that may have recently developed or to catch up on neglected business between you. The Sun trine Jupiter on May 17th, also between houses 11 and 7, is a lucky vibration, favoring the expansion of your clientele if you make the effort. On May 20th, a retrograde Venus square Neptune between houses 12 and 9 could indicate receiving communication from an old love from your past or someone at a distance. It could open up buried feelings and emotions. Protect yourself and don't believe everything you hear. Also, on May 20th, the Sun enters Gemini and moves into your 12th house. May 22nd brings the new moon, 1:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 2 degrees of Gemini in the 12th house, favoring psychoanalysis, inner spiritual search, and getting in touch with the hidden dimensions of your being. Withdraw and spend more time alone in order to heal and renew. May 22nd is action-packed with 3 aspects: Sun trine Saturn between houses 12 and 8, Mercury conjunct Venus in the 12th, and Mercury square Neptune between the 12th and 9th houses. Strong 12th house energy is indicative of secretive, clandestine, behind the scenes activity, anything from an illicit meeting with a lover to concealed business dealings. With Neptune involved, some confusion or deception is inevitable, either intentional or due to not having all the facts upon which to base a decision. Your best bet is to wait until you have greater clarity before making any kind of decision. Mars sextile Uranus on May 25th, between houses 9 and 11, is a freedom aspect, meaning chances are you will be in the mood to break out, break free, and get away from routine duties and responsibilities. Taking a trip with a friend is favored.